is this?
I don't know.
You just came up with something.
She is.
She's
Oh
bad,
my
right?
God. To tell you the truth, she was one of the best that we had.
So I
I
have to
really
ask
miss
you,
her.
what will you like tie to yourself? Can you say you like a fine art artist or painter or
I would say that I'm still a student because I don't know everything when it comes to like portrait painting. So I'm still learning as I go.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
oh, we just gonna talk about Long Island just a little bit. The street that you live around here, right?
I am from Wyandanch, which is in Suffolk, and then I moved down here in Rockford Center.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is your office. Pretty good. Not bad. So, this is Long Island, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For how long were you born in New York?
I was born in New York. I was born in Wyandanch,
Okay.
and then I moved when I was 3 years old to North Carolina. Lived there for 9 years,
Okay.
and then I went back up here when I was in 7th grade,
Okay.
and that's when I went to Malvern High School.
Oh, it's so funny. Let's go this way. I did like a video about New York, like
Mhm.
best places to stay,
Yeah.
to live or whatever. The Marvin High School, I
Yeah.
had them on my video, and it's so funny when I don't know, I think last summer, I drove by. I've never been
Yeah.
to, so I drove past. So when you sent me the address for that, I was like, whoa, this is the second time, you know? Wow. So how does it feel like walking here, like,
You said walking here?
yeah, like to work?
I don't really walk. I either take,
That's your studio right there, right?
yeah, I either take the lift
Okay.
or I just get dropped off. But walking here, as far as safety-wise, it's a lot safer than where I'm from, which is Wyandanch.
Okay.
There's a lot of crimes there, shootings, a lot of that. So
Okay.
not the best place to live, but
You
it's a
mean
nice community.
this area, because I'm smelling something and I don't know if you smell it too.
What?
Did you smell it?
No?
I smell weed. Weed.
Oh, weed?
Yeah.
Uh,
You smell it?
I don't smell it.
Oh. Okay.
You smell it? You
What
still
mean?
do?
What you mean? Because I don't know. I smell a lot, like, you know,
Yeah.
and you smoke weed. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay. You need that sometimes because for you to get into the like
The mood.
mood.
Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like people say, like when you do that, how does that make you feel? Because I'm trying to understand.
Well, for me, I don't really like smoking too much because I get sleepy.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't help me focus. But
Okay.
like usually when I want to be in zone, I just get in the zone and then I just put my headphones in.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily need anything to like help me.
stimulate you.
Well, except for music, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. It's so funny because a lot of people say that because all these musicians they do say that. I've been trying to figure out like
To get into that
yeah, like
zone.
because it's hard to compose the music,
Yeah.
to compose songs,
Yeah.
rather. So some of them, once they take that or they smoke that, it gets them into the mood that it's just you know how they say somebody's lazy but smart, like you just slow but you're doing things. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I felt like I'm not gonna say I want to smoke it because I haven't tried it before, but I just want to understand like because a lot of them because I watch one guy on YouTube too. He does all these stocks trading. So he said most of his like ideas do come when it's high. That as soon as it's done, smoking or the effect kind of like died down on him. That it become regular.
Well, when I get my ideas, I normally meditate, and then it just comes to me like that. Or I'd be sleeping, and then I just wake up in the middle of the night, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna write that down.
You know what they call that? Inspiration. Because I do that. So how did you get into this? If you don't mind me asking. Just
really?
Just you know how they say, I just need you to give me the tips out of the bag. Just the stuff. Because we're still gonna talk about that later, but just how did you?
It was actually when I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
I would get whenever I had gotten any like good grades.
Yeah.
My mom would like turn the grades into like little character animals and stuff like that. I thought that was cool, and I was like, oh, I want to be an artist now. So that's basically how that even like that sparked my imagination and interest.
Wow. Just like that?
Just like that.
Wow. So your mom kind of like put you on?
Yeah, and I also found out that my grandfather was an artist, but he stopped drawing because when he was in the factory, he unfortunately got his fingers cut off. So he stopped drawing. So I was like, I'm really the first person to actually do something with my talent, with art.
It's like it's in the family, but
it's in the family, but
did you know the history before you started doing this?
No, I didn't actually.
Wow. They said blood is thicker than water. Wow. Is he still alive or?
He died
Oh my God.
last year.
Wow.
But yeah.
Did he get a chance to see your work?
He has actually.
Oh my God. How did he feel?
He's actually very proud.
Proud of you?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm not really. I'd say I'm not really like that close to my mom's side of the family.
Okay.
Because of a lot of drama and it's a lot of generational like curses that me and my sister has to break.
Oh man.
So yeah.
The mafia is working fine for you, man, because it's hard sometimes, you know?
It is, yeah.
Oh.
Especially if you don't have that support, like tight-knit support.
Yeah, even looking at your background, because sometimes when you keep moving from one place to another, that could affect you mentally.
Yeah.
You understand? I've seen some smart kids, you know. When I met them, they were very good. They moved to another place. They're good, but not as they were before, because it takes time for people to adjust or to readjust. Say you've been living in New York now, they move you to a place that is very slow, you might like it and you might not.
Mhm.
Because you could get in and be like, oh, this shit is slowing you down. And it could be the other way around, like, okay, while you was in New York, it's kind of like too fast for you, but when you go to like all those places, like maybe south,
Mhm.
slow you down and you get into your, comfortable
Yeah.
zone and, you pick up from there. So that's, did you enjoy the moving around?
Um, no, not really. Even when I like moved back up here,
Yeah.
it was a lot of moving around as well because we didn't have a home. We didn't really have a home to call, our
Wow.
home.
But we live on
So
a Long Island. That's a rich neighborhood.
yeah, but it's also a struggle if you don't, have that support or you you need credit.
Wow.
So, um, yeah, we moved up here and then we was living at my aunt's for a little bit. This is when I was in high
High
school.
school?
And then we got kicked out. Then we started living in, hotels and motels.
Okay.
And it got to the point where cuz I wasn't the best student.
Okay.
So, it got to the point where I wanted to like focus up and
Keep
graduate
talking.
early.
Okay.
So, I graduated. Um,
Keep talking.
I graduated early and I already knew what I wanted to do,
Okay.
but I was like confused as to like what to do about it. I knew that I did not want to work for anybody.
Anybody? Wait,
So
before you go, did you have you ever had a job before?
I did. I worked at Laser Bounce. It was in Levingtown.
Okay.
I did not like it.
What kind of job was that?
It's like a kids area where there's bounce houses and laser tag.
Okay.
And
Like a summer job thing?
yeah, it was. So I was using that job to help with my mom to like get the hotels and motels.
Wow.
At the time, I was like, why am I doing this? But at the same time, it was like, struggling.
Yeah, you just gotta, part of the process. Yeah.
So that was a struggle. So that happened consistently through my high school years, and then.
So how were you able to focus during you finished high school, right?
Mhm.
How were you able to focus? Because that's a lot. Plus, if it
Before.
was a guy, it could have been different, but for a girl,
Yeah.
it's.
Before I graduated, we actually was able to get a apartment.
Okay.
But we were still moving from apartment to apartment.
Yup.
And so when I graduated, we was in Island Park.
Okay.
And it was a nice home. But unfortunately, a lot of the landlords didn't like how my mom had children.
Mm-hmm.
So she was turned down a lot because of that.
If you don't mind me asking,
Huh?
where was it? Your dad.
My father. Oh, I don't live with my father.
But it could have.
I didn't grow up with him.
Help? How?
No.
Did you call him?
No.
You know?
So, I didn't
If you
grow
don't
up
want
with
to talk about him, don't talk about him.
No, we can.
Okay.
I didn't grow up with my father, but I didn't have a relationship with him until I reached out again to him in 7th grade.
Okay.
And
so what made you do that?
A daughter needs their father, regardless.
You feel like he was missing something?
Yeah. There's some things that a mother cannot like give you.
You're smart, man.
And that's father's love. So that's supposed to be your first love anyway. So yeah. We connected with him, but I don't really depend on him when it comes to financial stuff.
Yeah, but everything is not about money.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, if you're able to connect with him emotionally and he's able to teach you some certain things about life,
Yeah.
Everybody go through stuff, right?
Yeah.
And number one, by the time you start meeting guys, could give you some juice, give you some knowledge about, okay, if a guy says this to you, you understand?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm of an advocate of, no matter how good a woman is,
Mhm.
I don't think she'll be able to take care of a child regardless. Because normally we were supposed to see both parents.
Mhm.
Mom could be bad, but dad would be good. Mom could be good, dad would be bad. In most cases, because it's very hard to see a family that have both. Say dad is good, mom is good.
Mhm.
But as long as they're still in the same building or house with you and you're watching them, sometimes, like they always say, one thing you said the other time, like a child, like a daughter, the first love of a daughter is the dad.
Mhm.
You understand?
Mhm.
So imagine the first love is not there and it's meeting some other people in the future. That's going to
Yeah.
be a problem.
Yeah.
And what you don't know is
Mhm.
going to hurt you.
Mhm.
And this is the real world. When you get hit one time, two time, if you don't have the knowledge, that could turn somebody into something else.
Yeah.
You know. So that's pretty much. I like this environment though. Yeah. For how long you been in this office, your studio for?
Um, it's been 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's not bad. No, it's a little bit different from Jamaica Avenue.
Yeah. It's a lot different.
A little bit different. Quiet, cool people. But do people treat you different around here because of your color or something?
No.
Not really.
No, I never really encountered anything like
You
that.
just come in to work and
Yeah.
wow. All right.
Surprisingly.
It's really a cool office.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna
Like, comment, and subscribe to TM University.
want to, you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up.